Happy Monday. I didn't make me a video yesterday, although I was off, and that was my intentions. But I was in so much pain yesterday that I did absolutely nothing. When I say nothing, I mean no thing, okay? But I got up this morning, I felt refreshed. Got up, practiced my personal hygiene, put my clothes on, cleaned up the apartment, and I actually went to bed last night with dishes in the sink, which is something I hate to do. But this whole right side was just like, I was just in so much pain. And those that know me know I'm a crybaby, so I would try not to move. When I would move it would be in so much pain, like all in my chest, that I would just cry. But thank God on today, I feel better. And so with that, there's video. And when I was in the bathroom, practicing my personal hygiene, I thought about all the things that I've been through in life. Small things and big things, right? And I began to think on, while I was going through those situations, they were so drastic. Oh my God, they just knocked the wind out of me. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Oh, I don't want to live no more. The dramatics, right? But on this morning, I looked backwards, and every single situation I was involved in, the Lord brought me out of them. And that made me think about the current situation that I'm in, that I let sometimes just drag me. But it's not a drag me that I'm in myself, the old type of thoughts I used to have. This situation makes me want to fight. I'm talking about back on the block fight. Every Friday on the blacktop at 2:30 type fighting. And so much so that the other night I dreamed so hard, right? Like I just saw everything. And yeah, it makes me angry. That's a different type of, there's things that make me sad and depressed, right? But this situation is one that makes me angry. It makes me want to fight. It makes me want to do things that I know would not end in good consequences for myself, right? And I was talking to Sister Lucas the other day, and I was telling her, I said, the Lord blesses us or He gifts us with the Holy Ghost, right? And I know that I've been filled, but you also do know that you can override the Holy Ghost. So you can know to do right and do wrong. You can. You can have knowledge on how to properly make your bed up, going very small, but still make up in your mind, you're not going to make your bed up. So you can know to do right and do wrong, basically, is what I'm saying. And what I thank the Lord for on today is that He got me a distance from the situation. But I guess the reason why it's so heavy on me now is because I got to go back home tomorrow. And you would say, San, pray, and ask the Lord to change your heart, right? That you don't want to go do something silly. And as I just said, you can override that, right? Because I don't want to pray and ask the Lord to not allow me to go do something silly. Because in my heart, and God knows my heart, in my heart, I really do want to go do something silly. So my dilemma is knowing to do the right thing and wanting to do the wrong thing. Like I struggle big time. And so I know some of you guys got the victory in that area, right? Some of you guys don't ever want to do wrong. Some of you guys don't ever want to think wrong, but I don't have the victory over that in every case. And so this is just one of those cases that, if I'm being honest with myself and others, it's one thing to say that I know to do the right thing, but it's another thing to have in my heart that I want to do the wrong thing. So I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow plans out. If the Lord allows me to wake up to see tomorrow, we'll just see how it goes. And so there's also been times in my life. Now, this is not a time, but there's been times in my life where I was so messed up that I couldn't get a prayer through. I would get down. This was back when I used to get on my knees. This was back when I still used to get on my knees. I ain't gonna lie and tell you I get on my knees that much no more. Although the carpet in my bedroom is not that bad. I have been on my knees since I've been here in this little apartment, but it ain't no everyday thing. That ain't my truth, you know. But I have been in a position where even when I got down on my knees, nothing would come out, right? And in those times, you just got to believe that the God hears your heart and that he knows what you're trying to say. And so I think I'm in that position right now. You know, there ain't no prayer in me with this situation. I'm praying that it ends well. But what I'm saying, there's no prayer in me to ask the Lord, Lord, don't let me go and do something stupid. Because I'm telling you, in my insides, I really want to go do something stupid. But, yes, I don't know. I just thought about that this morning. I just thought about saying, are you silly, girl? You know, been through some little things in your life, you know. I ain't saying the stuff I've been through has been like, oh, you know, it's too much, it's this, that, and the third. I'm sure others have been through way worse things than I've been through, okay? But nevertheless, I've been through a couple of things. And when I look back over my life, I can honestly tell you that the Lord had to be with me. Because even in those moments, there was some foul thoughts, you know? And I'm still here today, you know, and life is good. So I know there's a Jesus. I really do. And I know he walks with me. And I know he's a very present help in the time I need. I do know that, you know. Just sometimes it's so flesh of mine. So the bad shoulder just don't want to cooperate, I guess. I don't know another word to say. But I am grateful on today that I know Jesus. That's all I can say. I'm just grateful that I know Jesus, and I'm just thankful that he walks with me. And even when I find myself in trouble, he's there still, you know? And so just as he's delivered me from other things, I know if there's something that does happen, I know he'll deliver me again. So I just gotta walk in knowing that. I gotta have enough faith to know that if he delivered me from all my other issues, then this one right here ain't too hard for him. Anyway, happy Monday. I am going to try to do some studying today since I got no studying done yesterday. And I don't study on the days I go to work, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm going to really try to dig deep today and try to get some questions done and go run my errands and get prepared for tomorrow. You guys be encouraged, okay?